Hey, indeed. Welcome into the Guest Room Podcast. This is a trivia podcast where we laugh along the way. I am your host, Mike. That's Kevin over there. That's Andy. That's KD.
Good.
Okay. All right. That's a sentence.
Uh-huh. That's a big step for me.
Can you just tell me, what else were you toying with when you landed on good?
Well, fun.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah, I think maybe we can add a little color to your adjectives.
Okay. Red.
Let's work on that.
Okay.
I chose a boring word this time.
Yeah.
And then Andy chose a boring word.
Right.
Which he said he would never do.
It's a blank canvas for you.
It was.
Too blank, apparently.
They handed you the paints and the canvas, and you said, "Nah, I'm going to use pencil."
Yep.
It's like the horse drawn over time, where the front of the horse is it's the back of the horse is completely amazing, and then you move to the front of the horse and it's just this silly smiley face thing. You guys have seen that meme,
I don't know what you're talking about, but I want to.
Yeah, I'm sure you could pull it up on the screen.
Hey, a question for you guys. When I hear let me ask you this way. When you hear the intro song and it changes, the yeah person or the hey person changes voices halfway through, do you envision that that's a really skinny guy that got pushed out of the way by Terry Crews, or maybe somebody drank a protein shake halfway through?
No, it's definitely the first.
It's two different people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, I picture one person, specifically Mike, doing that and just kind of dropping his posture to be hey.
Oh, so it's just about the diaphragm, how you work it out.
It is all about the diaphragm.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure in this case it's about Game of Thrones or something. It's season 1, season 3, season 9. It's just you stop trying.
That's How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, yeah, that could be 2. 9 seasons. I don't know how many there were in Game of Thrones.
I don't either.
Well, hey, indeed. Like we said before, this is a trivia podcast, and we will be playing a little game of pub quiz.
Pub quiz.
Pub quiz.
Pub quiz.
Pub quiz. And that'll be happening on this episode. But before we get there...
Andy, your audio looks like a sword.
The Legend of Gargoyle-Zelda.
Can you try that again? Can you try to make a sword?
Oh, no, I couldn't even if I tried.
Oh, man.
It was fading up into the hilt where the cue of quiz.
You try it. Go.
Pub.
What? Pub quiz.
Wait,
yikes.
I'm going to try one.
Pub quiz.
Hey, not bad.
It's the Halo sword.
No, that's
It is the Halo sword.
Yes. It's more of a Christmas tree than a Halo
Oh,
sword.
come on.
Not bad. For you listeners that have no idea what's going on, we're watching the sound waves of our voices and the shapes that they make. It's lots of fun. You should come join us in studio sometime. Hey, if you like to do that, you can support us on the guest list at the Guest Room Podcast. No, sorry. I messed up. I messed that up. Let's back that up and say patreon.com/the Guest Room Podcast.
But you can email us as well.
You also can email us, theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. And you can play the secret phrase game, SPG. Send your guesses to who uttered the secret phrase and what that phrase was to theguestroompodcast@gmail.com within a week of this episode airing, and you will be entered, if you are correct, into a drawing that will occur at the end of each month for some sweet Guest Room branded merch.
And congrats again to March's winner, Sam.
Oh, yeah. Nice job, Sam. Your merch is in the mail, I think. All right. Shall we get into it, gents?
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone want to start us off?
I'm pretty sure I've never started us off in a pub quiz.
I was going to choose you, so let's just do that.
I think that's probably because you don't like to start with me.
I think it's because every time we record your episode first. Your episode first.
Well, I don't blame you.
You don't blame me?
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh, okay.
All right. Here we go. Pub quiz. Pub quiz.
Pub quiz.
Pub quiz.
Number 1. In what Spanish city can you run with the bulls? Mine are pretty themeless.
How confident do you feel?
The more I think about it, the more I think I'm wrong.
I'm 99% sure.
I'm about 100% sure that I got it wrong.
That's exactly what I'm hoping for. All right. Reveal. Andy says Pamplona.
No,
yeah.
that's right.
Katie says Barcelona.
Oh, good. good.
Mike says Barcelona. Pamplona is correct.
Yeah.
Well done,
Wow.
Andy.
I like the th on the Barcelona.
You're welcome. That was just for you because you're a little bit that way. In that he would pronounce it that way because
He's
that's how
very-
you actually pronounce it in
He's
Spain.
very cultural.
Yes, yes.
It's not because, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We got you.
As far as we know.
Jury's still out.
Number 2. Who said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Mike from making fun of you for doing the yeah thing.
Can you repeat?
Yeah, who said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent?
Definitely got this one wrong.
Why? Because you have a 1 in 12 billion shot?
Yeah.
All right, let's reveal. Andy said Churchill. Katie said Mark Twain or Spock.
You already gave yourself a check mark?
No, I wanted to indicate that I'm going with Mark Twain.
Mark Twain or Spock?
And Michael was actually very close with Teddy Roosevelt. The answer is Eleanor Roosevelt.
Oh, wow.
No, it was a Roosevelt.
It was the ugly one. Seriously, go look at pictures.
We just make fun of dead people on this day of recording.
They can't fight back.
Hey, we can't make them feel inferior without their consent.
That's right. They can't even give their consent.
That's true. So they can't even be inferiorized.
Take that, dead people.
That's right. Number 3. In what decade was California Girls released by the Beach Boys?
Oh, I was thinking,
I was thinking of Katy Perry.
I mean, that would even be maybe a tough one for me because I think it was right around 2010. So the question is, what side was it on?
Yeah.
Bikinis, martinis, the weenies, in-betweenies. I can't. I think that's how Snoop Dogg says it in the song. No, he says it. Actually, he might. Whew, okay. We all have answers?
Mm-hmm.
Andy says the 1970s. Katie says the 1970s. Mike says the 50s. Sorry, guys, it was the 60s.
Darn it. I thought it was a later song, kind of like Kokomo.
Oh, man.
No.
What are you...
Oh,
what is that?
They made Kokomo like as a single, like far after they stopped being a group.
Why do you know that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Aruba, Jamaica.
Number 4. To the nearest 500. What is the population of the Falkland Islands? Reveal. Andy says 500. Katie says 500. Mike says 500. The answer is 3,500, so
Done.
not correct.
I almost wrote 0.
But you're all within like
Or string.
you're all within like 16% of the answer. So
Sweet.
Good job.
Between the 3 of us, that makes us also not great.
Not great, Bob.
I know what that's from. Number 5. What imaginary line passes through Greenwich, England?
The Terminator line.
No, never the Terminator line.
Terminator, baby.
How confident are you, Katie?
Very.
Me too.
All right. Reveal. Andy says prime meridian. Katie says prime meridian. Mike says prime meridian. It's prime meridian. Number 6. What is the currency of South Korea?
Please.
Yes,
Please help.
Please tell me. What is it?
Everyone's got an answer written down.
I don't know if it's a thing.
Andy reveals and says yuan using a... Oh. Never mind. That was a drug thing. KD says the yuan. Mike says pesos.
It's not pesos.
It's not pesos. I thought you knew this. Like
Not
you're
a
a
chance.
money guy.
Andy's a water guy. Mike's a money guy.
You're a car guy.
Am I? Are you?
Are you? I don't even know what a Veloster is. You referenced it like 8 times.
It's like right outside.
There's all kinds of things right outside. I'm
What was
assuming it's a car, but I don't know which one it
stalking the
is.
children in Jurassic Park.
So maybe you guys are right. The internet spells it WON. Won.
The yuan is the Chinese currency. I was just hoping it was the same thing.
I thought it was yen.
No, that's Japanese.
Oh.
Yeah, it's WON.
The upside down Y or
Mhm.
something
Okay.
with 2 lines through it.
You said pesos?
It's a joke.
Okay. I just thought maybe
It wasn't funny, Mike.
I'm honestly like, okay, the Prime Meridian I thought that you would all get. But that one I was pretty confident that you would all get. And none of you got it. That was pretty surprising to me.
When's the last time you were in Korea? South Korea, Mike?
South, not north.
The last time?
Yeah, the last time.
I can't recall having ever been there.
What about you?
Oh, I haven't been there.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, but you all seemed the right kind of nerdy to know that information.
I think if you had something slightly less obscure.
Denmark?
Yeah.
KD and I at least would have gotten it.
That's true.
The Kroner.
Yeah.
There you go.
You old croner.
The crown.
The one with the hole in it.
I got 1 point in that category.
I got 1 point in that category.
I got 1 point in that category.
I got 2.
Oh. And Daru.
Good old Pamplona.
Good old Pamplona. That was my
Pamplona.
1 point.
If that was in Texas, it would be Pamplona.
Yeah. All right.
Amarillo.
I guess it was tougher than I thought.
Yep.
All right, Andy, you're next.
Okay. Question number 1. It's either globophobia or globophobia is the fear of what, which is instilled in some people, possibly because of the loud sound they make. They sometimes make. Clarify.
Spell globophobia.
Globo phobia. Globophobia is the fear of what, instilled in some people, possibly because of the loud sound they sometimes make. All right. Reveal. Katie says gongs. Mike says burps. Kevin says air horns. Kevin, you're close. It's balloons.
That's not close.
It's close.
Is it close enough to give you and I each a point?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Question number 2. Where can you find Mons Huygens? Huygens? Huygens. Mons Huygens, the tallest peak in the Montes Apenninus, a range formed by a meteor impact approximately 4 billion years ago. Where can you find it?
Umbridge.
MONS.
MONS
Yeah.
and then space HUYGENS. The tallest peak in the Montes Apenninus.
Montes Apenninus.
APENNINUS.
We're going to go with this.
Okay.
I'm going to go with that.
I can go with this.
I forget the next line.
This is where it's at.
That's what it is. Dang
Yeah.
it. Reveal. Katie says France. Mike says Cambodia. Kevin says France. No, I'm sorry. The correct answer was the moon.
Mons.
Oh.
Mons.
I would have expected some sort of loon in there.
Claire de?
Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 3.
The moon.
There's no way any of us were going to get that.
The moon's a place.
What NHL team currently plays its home games at the American Airlines Center?
Where's that again?
You know, that place in the U.S.
Ooh. He gave up that it's not in Canada.
No, that's true. I did.
I mean, it's
American Airlines.
How petty would that be? We're going to sponsor Winnipeg's.
American Airlines Arena.
Know your airport hubs, Kevin.
All right. Do we have answers? Reveal.
We are answers.
Katie says the Stars. Mike says Mavs, who are not an NHL team.
Oh, you said NHL?
Yeah.
I did. And Kevin says Stars. That's 2 points.
Let's go.
I wouldn't have known it anyway.
What?
But you got Mavs. I mean, you knew it was
You
Dallas.
didn't know that there was a team called the Stars in Dallas?
No.
Oh.
Wow.
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 Guys, I know nothing about hockey. That's been well documented on this podcast.
I mean,
Mildly
semi-well.
well documented.
Question number 4. Someone who works as a farrier, FARRIER, would traditionally be responsible for making and fitting what?
This is a callback to an old episode.
But I bet he doesn't remember that.
Mike, you have an answer or no?
Yeah, I don't feel good about it.
Okay, reveal. KD says horseshoes. Mike says horseshoes. Kevin says shoes for horses. You're all correct. Question number 5. What symbol serves as the official emblem of 4-H, the network of youth organizations whose motto is learn by doing?
Yes.
I know it. Yeah.
You guys knew that before you finished the question.
Yep, not a hard question.
Not a hard question.
You either know it or you don't.
Yep.
Oh, man.
You didn't have any friends that raised pigs or anything like that?
No?
Perhaps goats, or maybe
Nobody that
large-
wanted to join FFA, Future Farmers of America?
Hold on. Can you read the prompt again?
Will not help you.
What symbol serves as the official emblem of 4-H, the network of youth organizations whose motto is learn by doing?
I love Andy's intonation when he asks questions.
this doesn't happen to me very often where I know something 100% and somebody else doesn't.
All right, reveal. Kevin says, or Katie says clover. Mike says clover. Kevin says pitchfork. No.
I like it.
Fair, but it sounds a little Satan-ish.
Satan-ish.
I was like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut
Satan
there.
adjacent.
All right, question number 6. Not 7. We only do 6.
Yep.
We do.
Yeah.
What is the common bond that links all the previous answers?
Can you
Gosh.
tell me again what all the previous answers were?
Right.
Let's see.
What was the first answer, guys? I will give you one of my correct answers if you give me the first answer.
What in the world?
Lots of thinking going on.
Yeah. I really wish I knew the answers to the first
I have
one.
a feeling when you say this, I'm going to be like, oh, stupid.
Should I give you all the correct answers again?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
I mean, I know what they are.
Okay.
I don't. Ooh, I think I might have it.
What? I have so many ideas.
The way you had an epiphany makes me think that you know it.
I don't know it.
Okay.
I'm changing my answer. I've gone from being 0% confident to 6% confident.
Whoa.
Nice.
Okay. Let's reveal. Katie says types of solitaire.
Yeah.
Mike says things you shouldn't eat.
I'm right.
And Kevin says lucky things. You're close, Kevin, but I'm not going to give it to you. It's the shapes and Lucky Charms.
Oh.
Wow. Are there not rainbows in Lucky Charms?
I mean, I think there is. There's more than what I gave, but
Balloon.
just
moon. There's a moon?
it's a blue one.
Star.
I've never eaten Lucky Charms.
Me neither.
What?
You've never eaten Lucky Charms in your life?
No, I've never eaten any cereal that has the things that Lucky Charms
Oh,
are
that's
made
the
of
best
in
part.
cereal.
Oh, man.
Is that like marshmallow or something?
Styrofoam marshmallows, yeah.
Oh, man. So
They are very good.
Yeah.
You at a cafeteria or anything, you never grabbed the little box of Lucky Charms?
Why would I grab something unfamiliar to me at a cafeteria?
Good point.
Because it's made by General Mills. It's not like some minimum wage cook.
Yeah, but there's
Made
always
in the
like
back.
there's always like Apple Jacks that you can grab.
Right. Apple Jacks are way worse than Lucky Charms.
yeah.
False.
No. Apple Jacks taste like cardboard.
He just called them cardboard
No,
marshmallows.
styrofoam marshmallows.
Okay,
They're
whatever.
delicious.
Big difference. How dare you?
Mike, the board is yours. I got 2 points that round.
Also, two.
Also, too.
I got 3.
Wow.
So I have a total of 3.
3.
4.
4.
Barn burner.
Burn Barner.
Garden hoser.
Budenholzer.
Mike.
Yes.
Mike Budenholzer.
Oh, okay. All right. Today's pub quiz
What? What do you want? I'm right in front of you. Why'd you yell at me?
is indeed themed. We are. I will give you a description. You must give me the name. We are guessing favorite female fictional characters as decided on by Hollywood professionals.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Favorite
So-
female fictional
They polled.
characters.
They polled a bunch of people working in the Hollywood industry and asked them who were their favorite female fictional characters. And they had put together a list of the top 50 ranked from 1 to 50.
Name number 19.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. All right. Question 1. Coming in at number 48. Just kidding. Coming in at number 48, this character's shiny red shoes now sit on display in a Washington, D.C. museum.
You need the first and last name, right?
Yes, because I know it.
That's what I have written down as the answer.
Wait, the character, right?
The character's first and last name.
Oh, the character?
Yeah.
Not the actual actor?
I don't know. Wait, do I need the last name?
Favorite female fictional characters.
Yeah.
What?
Not the actresses.
I need the last name?
Yeah, no.
That's what he has written down as the answer.
Not all of... hold on.
I'm always decided against in these things, so I know how this is going to go.
I need to evaluate, because some of them I definitely don't need last name, and some of them... All right, I'm going to say if you give me the first name, it will be correct. All right, Kevin says Dorothy Gale. Andy says...
I crossed out.
Judy Garland and wrote Dorothy. And KD wrote Dorothy. You are all correct. Question 2. Ranking at... By the way, Kevin was correct. It's Dorothy Gale. Ranking at 42, this character, played by a now MCU actress, brought comedic value and love interest to a beloved comedy alongside Jerry and George.
Repeat.
Ranking at 42, this character, played by a now MCU actress, brought comedic value and love interest to a beloved comedy alongside Jerry and George.
What's her name?
Dude, I have no idea.
Is it this?
So it's first name only?
Yeah, this one's first name only. All right.
I don't know if this is her name.
Well, I'm going to need her name.
I know it.
Kevin says Elaine. Andy says Elaine. KD says X. It's not X. It's Elaine. Is Elaine even a name? Is spelled with an A? I mean,
Probably.
What is this from?
I guess you could watch the credits
Seinfeld.
and see how it's spelled.
Oh,
I'm not going to give it to you because
you got the name wrong.
yeah, it's not the name. And there are names that are that similar that need to be distinguished between. All right, question 3. By the way, her last name is it's spelled Benes.
Benes.
Okay. I was going to say beans. Apparently, her character was not going to be part of the show. It was going to be some other girl that worked at a shop, but they cut her out in the pilot, and they decided to bring somebody else in.
I mean, at some point in time, every character is not going to be a part of a show.
Well, right, but they had already started filming and then wrote her in. Question 3. This character ranks 31 on the list, but is known by a different number in her show and often pictured with a bloodied nose.
What?
This character ranks 31 on the list, but is known by a different number in her show and often pictured with a bloodied nose.
If I write down the digits versus spelling it out, am I wrong?
If you write them down wrong.
I am not going to get any of these.
Kevin says 13. Andy says 11. KD says Agent
What
99.
are you thinking?
I was thinking, I don't know, I was transposing the numbers and like, oh yeah, that's definitely right. And
Andy's correct.
It wasn't.
What?
Stranger Things
11 from Stranger Things.
It's been a while since I've watched it, but I should have known. I can't believe I did that.
All right, question 4.
I panicked once I saw your answer because I'm like, you should
Agent
know
99 might not
Were you
be
at the
wrong.
disco?
this. Yeah, yes.
Is
Costco.
Agent 90... Well,
Get smart.
Agent 99 is not 31 on the list.
Oh.
So, question 4. This 23rd ranked character was originally supposed to be played by Lindsay Lohan until she was switched to the lead role to make way for Rachel McAdams.
Whoa. Wait, read that again?
This
Slowly.
23rd ranked character was originally supposed to be played by Lindsay Lohan until she was switched to the lead role to make way for Rachel McAdams.
To make way for Rachel McAdams. Lindsay Lohan was switched to the lead role
That's
to
what I
make
said.
way for a secondary character. That does not make sense. Lindsay Lohan was the lead
What's
role.
the name?
Oh. Yeah, what's her name? What's her name?
Cusco.
That one gets a lot of airtime.
It
on
does.
our-
Yeah.
on our podcast.
Pretty much
you-
anything that makes Mike's
you need-
top of it movies list.
First name?
Yeah.
You know her name?
Nope. I'm just gonna go with a guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, headphones off.
Kevin's pulling an Andy.
Mm-hmm. It works. Hey, I got Payne Stewart with it last time.
It's right on the tip of my brain.
What does the tip of your brain look like?
Round?
Man, I don't know.
Mm-mm.
But
You
I
know,
yeah, I know what we're
The
talking
Thing.
about. Yeah.
I don't.
you
don't know what
The
we're
Thing?
talking about?
Nope.
Oh,
No idea.
You should know the thing. It's a good thing.
it's a good thing.
I have a guess, but I don't know if it's right.
Watch me get it wrong.
Also, apparently, well, I guess I'll say this afterwards.
This is among my favorite versions of Kevin. You can't think of something, Kev. The Andy is winning by a lot, Kev.
I'm not winning by a lot.
No.
Oh.
There-
Oh, that's one of
The
your favorites.
various
yeah.
Kevs.
Yeah, the
I like that one the best.
The Andy is winning by a lot, Kev. The I hate Katie's question.
Is the
Kev.
first name enough?
Yeah. You can
That-
put your headphones back on, by the way.
The I hate Katie's question, Kev.
That's a good Kev. All right. Kevin says Regina.
Darn it.
Andy says Tiffany. KD says stop trying to make fetch happen. An admirable effort, not knowing that Regina was the correct answer.
I wrote Gretchen Wieners on the bottom of the board. That's the name of another character, but it's not the right one. So that was a
Is
really...
she the dark-haired one?
I think so.
Okay.
Mm.
Apparently,
What's Regina's last name?
What movie is
Regina
this?
George.
Yeah.
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
So you haven't seen it?
Probably have. I don't remember.
It's a pretty good move. It's funny.
Yeah.
Um,
That was like the first Stolpe Rot was had Mean Girls in it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. She got so unpopular that she moved to Africa. Yeah. Apparently, this before it was finalized, it was like really R-rated as far as language was concerned, and they said Rachel McAdams' character cussed like Joe Pesci in Goodfellas. So they cleaned that up.
Wow.
That's interesting.
All right, question 5. Frankness and honesty were what reportedly earned the actress the role of this 13th ranked bow-slinging character. Frankness and honesty were what reportedly earned the actress the role of this 13th ranked bow-slinging character.
First and last?
I'm wrong.
At least first.
Oh, it needs to be definitive, first and last, or
I mean, if you put first and last, yes. If you just put last, no.
Oh.
I mean, that's lame.
Yeah, last names are trash.
I don't know how to spell the first name, but
That's fine. This isn't...
not Elaine.
No, because there's not
Okay.
another name that could be confused with this. Kevin says Katniss Everdeen.
Oh, it's Everdeen.
Andy says
Katniss Evergreen.
Katniss Everdeen.
What'd you have?
Katniss.
They both wrote it with a CAT, except for Andy did NESS.
As if it's like a condition, like I have the Katniss.
And Katie so did the NISS, but with the CAT. And so it was like catnip adjacent.
It's spelled with a K, Katniss.
Have you ever seen it, Andy?
Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen it.
I've not. In fact,
Wow.
I
I'll definitely give
I
myself a
initially
point for
wrote the name of the elf in The Hobbit, Toriel, and I was like, obviously she's not the 13th most liked character.
No, maybe the 13 most unliked.
Yeah.
Okay, I get no points. You guys all got that.
Sort of. Yes, Katniss Evergreen.
Katniss. Okay. Question 6. At number 7, this character is a deputy director in her show, not the president of the UFC.
I don't understand.
Also, me not.
Kevin, do you understand?
Nope.
Or Katie? No. Neither.
Like, if I just write the president of the UFC's name, will I get points?
That's what I'm confused about.
At number 7, this character is a deputy director in her show, not the president of the UFC.
Oh.
It's Lendale White.
You might have just given him an answer.
I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go with it.
Everyone have an answer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kevin says Dana White. Andy says Leslie Knope. KD says Dana Brown. Andy's correct.
Yeah.
Darn it.
That was referenced twice in our show, at least.
Not the president of the UFC?
Yeah, the answer...
Where in the he monster did that come from?
That was one of my wrong answers. Somebody was trying to get us to guess Dana White, and I guessed Leslie Knope because I knew it was like a woman's name.
You expect me to remember an answer that you thought was cleverly wrong that was obviously not cleverly wrong?
Well,
That was
no.
clever.
I expect you to remember an answer that was brought up after that episode multiple times.
Whoa. No one told me there were callbacks.
Andy did.
No, he didn't.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. I got 4 after that round.
4.
I got 4 in that round.
You have 4 in that round?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's also what I got.
Oh, I got 2 in that round.
Okay. Going into the last one, I've got 7.
I've got 6.
Who's Dana Brown?
Nobody.
7.
8.
All right, KD, take us home.
All right. Question 1. This is the largest island in the world.
According to whose definition?
Google.
Study it well, Mike.
Let's reveal. Mike says Australia. Kev says Greenland. Andy says Greenland. It's Greenland. Australia's a continent.
I know it's a continent, obviously.
Duh, Mike.
It's also an island because it's exactly the same as Greenland.
No, it's bigger.
This Japanese anime features a main character named Takumi who delivers tofu. This Japanese anime features a main character named Takumi.
A main character?
Yes.
Did you think the tofu part would help?
Yes. Named Takumi who delivers tofu.
Like, I was thinking back to all the anime that I watched, and I thought, wait, what was the one with the guy who delivered tofu?
Yeah. All right.
No.
Not all right. All right.
I know 2 animes, so I'm choosing one of the 2.
I maybe know one.
You might be no one.
I'm choosing the one that I maybe know.
My eBay. Mike says Avatar. Kev says Dragon Ball Z. Andy says Dragon Ball Z. Those are all incorrect.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
No.
Oh.
It's called Initial D. It's a car. It's like the car show.
I'm supposed to know that?
And you said you're not a car guy? You know anime car stuff? And you expect us to know it?
Maybe I'm a car person.
What was it called?
Initial D. Of course, in the intro, it's like Initial D.
Okay.
Number 3. This is the name of the New Zealand national rugby team.
I know this.
Do you have to spell it right?
Or punctuate it right?
No.
Then I'm spelling mine, regardless of what it is, with the letter 7. And that's all.
Okay. All right. Let's reveal. Mike says All Blacks. Kev says Springboks. Andy says All Blacks is the All Blacks. Springboks, South Africa.
Wait, that's actually their name?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
All right. Question number 4. This language, spoken in Spain, has no known linguistic relatives. I think this language, spoken in Spain, has no known linguistic relatives.
That's it. That's the question. Tofu.
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 Do you have to spell it right?
helped?
No.
Hold
I mean-
on. Hold on.
I think it's this.
All right. Let's reveal. Let's revel. Mike says Basque. Kev says Catalonian. And Andy says Basque, spelled so badly and then fixed. He spelled it Bhask.
But then I fixed it.
That's far enough away that he can't.
No,
get
he
any
actually
points.
wrote it correctly.
I actually wrote it correctly.
Yeah, next to it. And the
I also
correct
wrote
answer is
Pyrenees and Madriditude.
It is.
Basque. Ooh, I like Madriditude.
It is. Is it Basque?
It is Basque. Question number 5. This word refers to the dry, grassy plains that stretch from Manchuria all the way to Hungary. This word refers to the dry, grassy plains that stretch from Manchuria all the way to Hungary.
Where's Manchuria?
I can tell you that,
Where is it?
but no, I can't tell you this weird topographical name that he's looking for.
I
Okay.
think we're good to reveal. Mike says Serengeti. Kev says Denzel.
It should be. I think I spelled it wrong.
Andy says
Is it Mesopotamia?
it's not
The cradle of
Mesopotamia.
books.
He wrote Mesopotopia.
And Sinai, which are both wrong.
The answer is steppe. STEPPE.
Oh, duh.
Denzel Washington's the Manchurian candidate.
And Manchuria is in China.
If you've ever played
Mesopotamia.
Part of the Asian island.
Mesotopia.
Axis and Allies, then
It's like
you would know.
Fruitopia, but Mesotopia.
Cuscotopia?
Yes.
You're thinking of Mesopotamia.
Mesopotopia.
Okay.
All right.
Nice shade of beige.
Yeah. Question 6. What state in the U.S. has the most islands?
Does it infuriate you that I'm about to win? I put an answer like
no,
that.
it's two questions that have me infuriated.
Which country has the most islands?
Yeah, which country
No,
has
no,
the most
no, no,
islands,
no, no.
Andy?
What was it?
What state in the U.S. has the most islands?
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
All right. Let's reveal in a second. Mike says Alaska. Kev says North Carolina. Andy says Alaska. It's Alaska.
Let's go.
Over 2,700 islands in Alaska.
That's
Right.
many.
Yes.
Are they Aleutian?
Most.
Should have thought of Alaska.
Love a good Aleutian island. All right, I got 3 out of that category.
We got 4.
1.
4. So I ended with 10.
8.
10 for me.
12.
Andy dominated.
Is that dominance?
Yeah.
Half of the questions. Half
Yeah.
of possible points. That's, I mean, that. What has been the highest so far since Dixit scoring and Pub Sixers
I
were
don't know.
implemented?
Well, that second thing you said is not the thing.
Something around 13.
13,
Like,
yeah.
it hasn't
Yeah.
been very high.
Yeah. I think 13.
So I think
Or maybe 14.
12 is a pretty decent score, all things considered. Andy, you had enough all-around knowledge.
Yep.
Yep.
Well done.
Mesotopia.
Yes.
Mesopotamia.
So much all-around knowledge. Like where civilization started. All right, final scores. Kevin with 8, Mike and KD with 10, and Andy coming in at 12 out of 24 points. Hey, listeners, if you got more points than that, let us know. You can let us know at theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. You can comment on the socials where we show up, or you can just tell us in person. Additionally, we've been playing the secret phrase game. So let us know what your guess was as far as the SPG is concerned at theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. If you want to join the guest list and keep us guessing, you can do that at patreon.com/theguestroompodcast. Please leave us a rating if you would. 5 stars would be appreciated, and let us know why you love the show. And as always, farewell.